Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be taking a look at Salvation Prophecy, which is a fairly interesting looking game. As per normal, I'm going to be taking a look at the options first, just so you guys can get an idea. First of all, we're going to take a look at the controls, just so you can take a look. Ships, blah blah blah. You can actually use Xbox pad, joypad, and a few other bits and pieces. And also this ship, quick look at that as well, just so you can have a general gist of how it plays. Oops, sorry, meant to go to graphics. I'm playing in 720p, although you do have, of course, many different options, including all the way down to 800 by 600. If anyone's actually, wanted to play that, maybe if you've got an old system, very old system, or maybe a middling kind of laptop, you might want that. Who knows? We've also, of course, got terrain, texture, and shadow detail, so nothing particularly amazing in terms of options, but they're certainly at least there. It's not too bad. Some indie games don't even allow you to have that. Sound options, and finally the difficulty, just so you can have an idea of that as well. You actually get a few options for combat, including planets and space. So we're going to be taking a look at this game now. Help. Actually, I'm going to quickly go into this. You'll notice there is an absolute plethora of help files. I haven't been through this because this is the first impressions video. So, if generally in these videos, in case you're not an RGT regular, if I find the game is overly complex and I can't sum up in one video, I will do a follow-up video. Generally, that will follow one day afterwards, because obviously some games do need that little bit of extra. Shall we go in-depth detail. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me guys, I'm a little bit tired and also a little bit drowsy because of hay fever medications. Unfortunately, I am one of the sufferers, which is somewhat annoying. There is nothing worse than being at the gym and suffering from hay fever, because it really means that it's, let's just say it's unpleasant. Anyway, let's go with new game. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going with those, they just look weird. Huh. Berserk, rocket launch, shred claw, exo cannon. Mutated humans.
Their transformation occurred throughout the catastrophe of Earth's dying years.
Indeed.
They are fanatics, devout to a prophecy written in the Book of Ascension.
Interesting.
The Freemasons are the real recreated.
I think I'm just going to go with her. Just because, really. I figure. Interesting. Yeah, let's just go with her. Sod it. Could be here all day. I don't really know how the game plays, so I might as well at least start. Ooh! Okay, wasn't expecting that. There is nothing useful here. Okay, what have we got? You have no weapons. Okay. Pretty cool. Almost reminds me actually of the start of an MMO. Or, another one it kind of reminds me of. What the hell is used? That's the question. Space. I am ready. Almost reminds me of the Old Republic, actually, in terms of the... I'm just speaking of the very old ones, Knights of the Old Republic. Graphical stylings. Not exactly, of course. I am walking to active teleportation. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's this. No.
Flow like water, weave like wind.
Walking to the glowing light. Okay. The glowing light. I imagine it must be this. Ah! That actually is pretty cool looking. It's kind of freaking me out because space is normally jump. I cannot promise you the same, simulator. Welcome to... It's pleasant as pain-free as pain-free. SB.
I assume you're here for combat training?
What are my other options?
Let's see. I have a relaxation sims. Unfortunately, these are restricted. Fine. We'll start with basic movement.
Fairly.
In this challenge, you must run over 7 targets. Yes, a minute.
Falling off the platform is not advised. Okay, this is kind of freaking me out. It's actually quite interesting way of starting the tutorial. Let's see, where's the next one? Where's the next one? Ah, all the way over there. That is not ideal. I'll tell you what's another thing that's really not helpful right now. My mouse is in actually the worst position it could possibly be for quick turns. I was thinking this game was going to be leisurely, and there I am. Oh, thank goodness. Damn Skippy. Right, let's move the keyboard wire out of the way, shall I say. Yes. I'd hardly call that challenging.
I'll make sure that your next simulation is more interesting.
I assume we need to speak to the combat trainer.
Flow like water, weave like wind.
Weapons. Teach me Kung Fu. Thank you. I do not wish to Kung Fu, I wish to laser people. I want lasers! I do not want Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I want Crouching Tiger, goddamn lasers. You need a gun. You don't say! Select the equip menu, fair enough. Drag the gun into weapons 1 slot. Seems fairly simple. Or click the X button, you press escape. I'll be a keyboard player.
Now shoot.
Pew, 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 pew.
Reload your weapon.
Okay, so that's the standard R. Seems simple. This is certainly a unique game. I don't think I've had one with an intro quite like this. There's usually, of course, a tutorial in a lot of games, but nothing quite like this. It's certainly an interesting style. The graphics aren't terrible either. Thank you. I'm finished here. Sounds cooler. I'm going for the cooler and mean approach. I don't know if it actually influences anything. Pew, pew. I don't think I should shoot my trainer. I don't think that would go well for me. Next you learn to drain and unleash energy on your foes. That does sound quite promising. What's your next challenge? Awesome.
Hello.
Oh, hi!
So, in this simulation, we will employ. Let's get you set up with a new weapon.
Okay. Go back to equip. After oh, okay, I can't. I was wanting to show you guys some other stuff, but unable to do so. Oh, come on, drag it. There we go. Why are you not dragging? There we go. Bit finicky, but never mind. 2. Ah, it does show you.
You will be restricted to your new weapon.
What's that face?
Try it out. Your targets will be aggressive in this simulation.
Okay, so that would be under equipment menu again, I guess. Oh, it did actually say that, never mind. And I have to plop them where? Into the glowing belt. Oh, I see down there. That's it, I imagine?
There are several varieties of stims. Only one can be active at a time.
Fair
When
enough.
you use a stim, it is slowly
Ah.
injected into your system.
Wow, we can zoom up quite far.
This one
That's pretty
will
cool.
gradually regenerate your health.
Awesome.
Try activating your nanosurgery stim.
That's F1.
How do you? In this challenge, you must hunt down and destroy 7 targets.
Huh, 7.
There is a time limit. Survival will make you.
Ow! Okay, I do quite like the fact that it's not automatic when you die. I'll fire in my lasers, as they say. Press space to unleash. Well, I'll definitely do that on a new target. Speaking of new target, hi there, dude. The bottom corner of your screen. Ah, I see. Okay, I'll stim up, as they say. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, you definitely want to keep at a reasonable distance to these guys. They're not the most accurate. Ah, that was not too bad.
With maximum carnage.
Thank you.
Flow like water,
Yeah.
weave like wind.
You have performed admirably. Your sister, your training is complete. You are ready to serve battle along with your sister warriors. Thank you. I'm assuming that all of the sex in this race is female or female, whatever. Training. Which way do we go now? Ready lamp, stim, ready. Let's go to the armory. I feel that's the best option.
Your greatest weapon is strength of will.
Thank you. I have a grand total of Bupkus. It's quite interesting how they've actually got different tech levels. I can afford to buy a grand total of a piece of chewing gum, so I think I'll stay away from that. Stim Medic, I'm assuming that's another store.
I have prepared some fantastic concoctions.
Indeed. Being completely broke, I'll have to stay away from your concoctions, and I'm also assuming I'm correct on the whole sex of the female thing. Drop hanger, mission contraire. I'm imagining just out of pure theory we're going this way. Cartographer, communications officer.
The time for battle draws near.
The salvation is blah 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 blah. I hear your call. I hear your call, sister. I shall destroy them all. Huh, interesting. This is a very strange game. Okay. Jellicar, still? Okay, I get that. Okay. Invade planet Janakar and destroy all traces of the drone unity. Enter a dropship to begin. Okay, sounds fairly simple. Ah, good old hay beaver. Hopefully it won't troll me too much during the process. There's 2 ship hangars apparently. Med lab, training. What's this one? Oh, there's 2. Yes, there are. Okay. I imagine any of these will do. Let's have a little warp. There we go. You are low on no notice. Recommend to cancel and purchase more sims. You should buy at least 3. Okay, well, I guess if it's recommending it, I should do so. Back we go. That way, there we are. So I should purchase at least 3.
Fantastic concoction.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, can we actually have a look at the skills menu and so on? More stones. Feed, blah blah. Defense. Okay, seems reasonable. What other stuff have we got? Retreat. I don't know what that would be for. Scanner, skills, bio. Faith Jahai. Jahai. No idea. I'm absolutely terrible coming up with names. I'll be totally honest. Okay. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I at least want to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. Hello. I'm positive I was here before. Maybe it was a different ship. Huh. Strange. Am I insane, or is this a different hangar? Confusing. Drop. Oh, I went to the drop hangar. Oops, sorry. Derp. Okay. Historic timeline. Oh, awesome. So it's actually got quite a bit of story in it, considering. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look, see what we can do. Looks pretty awesome. I am indeed prepared. Wow, I'm running fast. Holy crap, dude. Oh wait, that's probably a bad thing to shoot. Yeah, now I see why they're suggesting I take those stims. Hey, you know what? I like lasers. I kinda like lasering people, I must confess. Hey, where are you going? Come back here. I'm lasering. Not quite sure which way I'm supposed to go, but hey, I figure just keep lasering stuff. Something bound to happen that's good. I'm just gonna, you know, rape this guy. Sure they appreciate it. Okay. This is certainly an interesting game. It almost reminds me, actually, and I know I always use World of Warcraft as examples in so much stuff, but it's because it's such a popular game, and I'm sure so many of you can, you know it. But it somewhat reminds me of actually the Battlegrounds in WoW. Probably my voice is raised a bit because the audio has increased quite substantially. Oh, that's probably bad. Huh! I think we might want to move out of the way. Okay, we have lots of bad guys. Oh dear, we have a lot of bad guys. If you would be so kind as to stop this thing from beating me with a bamboo stick, it would be highly appreciated. I do not like getting beaten with a stick. I'm gonna make a one-man assault on this, or one-woman assault, I should say, on this thing. Animation quality is not bad. There does seem to be a little bit of a strange quality with the camera. I can't quite place it though. It feels like it's a bit low to the ground almost when it's skimming over things. I can't really describe it that well. It's a bit strange. Maybe you guys can understand from watching the video. Oh, and in case you're wondering, performance is absolutely rock solid, despite the fact that I'm in the middle of quite a big battle. So I don't think anyone's really going to have any problems with this game, to be honest. I didn't actually look at the minimum specifications before I started it, if I'm totally blunt. But my system is a Sandy Bridge, default clock speed, haven't bothered to overclock it, no need really. And finally a GTX 480, so I don't think anyone's really going to have any problems running this. I mean, this is absolutely rock solid. It's never had any frames per second dips. Oh, that's not good. Oh dear. I really did not notice how low my health was. I was so lucky. I heard danger and I was like, oh, that's probably not what you want to hear. Yeah, I can see why now they suggested those health stims. There's no way I'd have made it otherwise. I don't see how there's that many of these bad guys remaining. I don't actually know necessarily if they're bad because... Oh, I've done it. Well, that wasn't so bad. That was not exactly a complicated mission. Maybe they get more complicated as the game progresses, but certainly right now it's not that complex. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do now, however. Ah, there we go. Press Z to target enemy units only. That sounds pretty good, and I wish I'd have mentioned that before. Let's exit. Aha! Do I have any credits on me? That is the question. I'd probably run the equipment if it was going to mention it. I actually have a reasonable amount, 500 and something. Might be able to buy something that doesn't suck. Camera continues to be irritating and to zoom back. Graphics aren't bad. The textures are a little bit flat and lifeless, but, and when I say flat and lifeless, I don't mean terrible. I just simply mean that they're not that what's the word I'm looking for? Vibrant. They're very low resolution in some areas, but for the game size, I believe it was around 800, maybe a gig install, 800 megabytes to a gig install. That is obviously not 800 gig install. That's not too bad, and to be honest, I'm not displeased with how it looks. It looks kind of like WoW actually several years ago, or say it definitely looks better than probably Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2.
Body and gun.
Irritatingly, it's just a few pennies more than what I have. Oh wait, that's 250 though. Wait, the shield. I'm considering just parking it and waiting. However, I will buy more stims because they're probably just going to whine if I don't.
Some fantastic concoctions.
Yes, indeed, you have. Go away. No. I don't know why I keep forgetting to press escape on that one particular menu. No, we don't need to train. That's silly talk. What could training ever do for someone such as myself, other than, you know, provide me some knowledge? It's quite nice actually that you can actually see the nameplates before you enter the door. I'd imagine that would be kind of more useful in large areas.
You must remain vigilant.
I hear your call, as you have said. I prepare your mission. I am ready. Let's see. You are indeed.
Target. 3 nations. Colony. Planet Kiala.
Okay. Seems simple.
Mission will advance you to rank Wisdom.
Sounds good.
Proceed to the drop hangar and enter a dropship to begin your mission.
Okay, so basically exactly the same thing as last time. Enter a dropship to begin. Okay, I will enter a dropship. I'll have a look at this mission and then I'll call it. I think this is a good place to show you guys up to. I'll probably play a little bit more by myself to see if the game really changes. If so, I will put out another video on this, as it seems quite an interesting game. If I'd like to show you some space combat if possible, so I'll probably try to do that at some point as soon as possible. It heavily depends what load I've got in my videos. If there's tons of other really cool games coming out, I can't remember what the release schedule is, to be honest with you. If there's tons of other games, generally I try to keep on top of newer games, because obviously that's the things that people really want to see. Okay, so it's similar to the last mission. I do really like the running speed. Interestingly, shift makes you walk. Huh. Definitely don't want to stand too still on this one. It's kind of harsh actually, the fact it basically goes through everything. It is nice that there is actually a battle going on around you, though. Hey, don't worry about me, dude. Kind of makes you feel like, what the hell was that? Okay, they've got laser swords. That is not good. They have laser swords. Kind of reminds me of the not Soul Blade. What the hell is that weapon called? Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver, that's it. Soul Reaver. But Raziel's version, where it's actually an ethereal blade. Yes. What the? You see some things such as those don't have much weight behind them. They look very plastic almost as they fall. As those things spawn, it somewhat is actually reminiscent to me of Supreme Commander 2. I don't know if you guys, or Supreme Commander 1 actually. Gosh, that was an amazing game. I don't know if you guys have ever played it. If not, you really should check it out. A really good game. Oh, I have a skill point apparently. Okay, we have a few targets remaining. I'm going to be Alpha. I'm going to assault this thing. Seems like I have to go a bit closer. There we go. This could take a while. There's no... ability to command my squad mates to assist me in this. I'm unsure if that's because of my rank in the army or if they just aren't allowed. Pew, 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 pew. Come on, blow up. There we go. I think it might be a good idea to get some distance. I have a feeling I'm going to have some friends. Oh dear. Okay. I really do not like that guy going at me with that. I think this would be one of those prime times to actually have... I don't know if there's any more bad guys around. It suddenly seems really quiet. There we go. I don't actually think I used a stim. That was pretty cool. Rank points. Yep, I definitely... Oh, I've got another 525 credits, giving me a grand total of 1,000, if I'm not mistaken, and something. Oh, never mind. What earns you a fighter ship named the Banshee Song? It is docked in the ship hangar. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to get this video up for you today, and tomorrow I'm going to try to put out another video based on this game, so you can see space combat if you're still on the fence. So far, if you want to make a decision right this second, I'd recommend checking it out. It looks a fun game. It's certainly unique. There are actually a couple of these games at the moment doing the rounds where it's almost like a single player MMO. And I quite like them because I really like the PvE side of MMOs. I'm not so much into the PvP. I know I'm probably, in the minority when I say that I really enjoy playing on PvE servers rather than PvP. That's just me personally. Anyway, as I said, I'll be putting out another video tomorrow, hopefully, assuming everything goes well and there's not other big games to cover and that kind of thing. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves and bye for now.